Okay guys, so I'm back, and as you can see here I have this villager, well the zombie villager, captured. And as I was building that tower up there, I was thinking about how I'm going to populate the village, which is eventually going to be there. And I did check a couple of episodes back. Hey now. I checked the sandstone village off in that direction, and there is no longer any villagers there. So I have got a bit of a problem. I can either go to the village which is on the other side of the desert in the plains biome and try and get them from there, possibly using the nether, or I can convert my zombie grinder into a purification system. Now, that presents a problem because the zombie grinder is currently my only source of experience, and if I convert that so that it's not used for experience anymore, I'm not going to be able to get XP as easily anymore. I do have a skeleton dungeon nearby, which I may repurpose for getting XP to convert the zombie dungeon into a purification system. And I also have the spider dungeon, which I was talking about last episode, which I want to do something with, which could also suffice for XP. But I don't believe that spiders give as much XP as zombies and skeletons do. So I will have to look into that. But I went over to the zombie grinder and instantly I got this guy. So I thought, well, I only need 2 of them. I can then breed them. So I pen this guy in right here. And what we're hopefully going to try and do is convert him. Now, I didn't want to do this because I don't have that much gold. If you look at how much gold I've got, I don't have that much in the grand scheme of things. I wish I could have had more, because it's now 8 gold to convert one of these guys, so I didn't really want to do that. Now, my other thing I need is a fermented spider eye, and I brought him here deliberately because I knew that he wasn't going to despawn from there. So what do we need for this fermented spider eye? I know you need sugar, you need a spider eye, and a brown mushroom. So spider eye and the brown mushroom, where would that be at? Food, brown mushroom, and let's head out. I'm leaving the storage room on for the time being, just while I get this done. So we want to get this, this, and that, which will give me the fermented spider eye. Now, I don't believe that you need nether wart for this. I'm not entirely sure. We're also going to need gunpowder. That's why you turn it off on the way out. We're also going to need gunpowder, which is in mob drops, which is where? Right there. We're going to need... Oh, I have some gunpowder. Okay. And we're also going to need an apple. And an apple I have in here. I have a ton of apples from harvesting the tree farm. So now we're also going to need some gold, which I'm going to get in a minute. So potions of weakness. I'm going to need to make those into splash potions of weakness, and I'm going to need some gold from in here, and I need to get 8 gold. Eek, this is a lot of gold to be spending on something like this, really. Golden apple. I may already have one, honestly, stored up in my chest from a dungeon, but that will do for the other one, so I don't have to craft 2 of them. So how are they doing? So they're splash potions of weakness. So now let's toss this at him. And let's give him this. There we go. Now, my other concern is that apparently there might be a bug in the game. It's not evidently clear whether there is or not, which potentially could make these guys despawn. Now, I'm concerned about that because if he despawns, I've just wasted 8 gold. I mean, the weakness potion is not too bad to have spent, but the golden apple is. So I don't want to try and get him to despawn because I spent a lot on this, really, in the grand scheme of things. So now he's going to spend some time converting. It says that he will convert faster if there's iron bars or a bed nearby. Now, I don't have any iron bars on me, but there is an iron bar there and a bed there, so who knows, he might be in a convenient location. Now, my other concern is that I need to keep him penned in, because once he converts back to a villager, all the zombies in the area are going to start and path to him, and they could stand here just like I can, and he can get hit from the other side of the fence. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pen him in, basically, sort of in this area. So I'm going to need some blocks in order to do that, to make it safe for this villager to be here. Until I can get a house or some houses set up upstairs so that I can get them breeding. Now, I don't know a whole lot about breeding with villagers either, so this is something that I'm going to have to do a little research into, because I really don't know how the breeding exactly works with them. I know that you need so many doors, but I don't really know how it works, so this is going to be something that we're going to have to kind of look into, I guess, to try and work out how this actually works with them, so that I can get a fully functioning village up there, because that's going to be the idea. I'm going to populate it. Once the fort is done, I'm actually going to populate it. You're just going to stand there, buddy. I don't know how long it's exactly going to take for him to convert. So, yeah, that was kind of my overwhelming concern with trying to do that up there. Now, I also finished the tower, and we're going to go take a look at that once he's converted back into a regular villager. And I did finish that up. I'm pretty happy with it. I just kind of want to wait for this guy to convert back. And I do have some things I can deposit while he is converting, so slime balls, flesh, we don't want flesh, and ender pearls, getting a nice collection of those going. The weakness potions I don't need at the moment, and I think that that's going to be pretty much everything. Water bottle, and we've got 2 awkward potions left. Okay, well, it's not too bad. He's still converting here. Saplings, I need to go all the way over there to put away, and that will be out of range, so he will probably despawn if I go that far away. Aside from that, I did die once. I fell off the really tall tower trying to view the new tower that we built, so once again, fall damage is my bane, but I didn't lose anything. I just basically, I respawned back at my bed up there and then ran and got it. There was no mobs around, it was daytime, so that was kind of covered. So there was nothing else really to say as regards that. Oh, hello. Welcome back to the land of the living. 4 emeralds, leather tunic. You, sir, have a really bad trade. But if I give him those 4 emeralds, eventually he may give me a good trade. How many emeralds do I even have? I have 30, so... Geez, 4 emeralds for a leather tunic? I only have 30? That's not very good, I don't think, anyway. So now this fellow, I kind of need to enclose to make him safe. And I'm going to also keep a light in here for him. And let me put you here. I need you to go back there, my friend, so that I can put a block in here to keep you safe. I don't have any glass on me as well. I might be able to do something with the glass. Well, he's a villager now, so I don't have to worry about him despawning. And now he's already penned up before I converted him. I can easily sit him in a minecart later on and move him without too much of a problem. Where is my glass? It will be here if I have any. No, I don't have any. Have plenty of sand. I could make some. I think I'll probably make some glass for this fellow, so that I can kind of have a little viewing window. Whoa! Back in there. I hate that when they start clipping into the floor like that. I don't know if he's going to get out now or not. I know you could solve it by relogging, so I may relog and see if that solves the problem. But I'm so frightened now that he's going to suffocate in that block if I happen to relog. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to relog and I'm going to see what happens. So I'll be right back, guys. Well, I relogged and he's still in the floor, so I don't really know what that means. I don't know whether he can get out at the moment or whether he can't get out. See, this is what I mean. You can get away. I don't know exactly what this guy's doing at the moment. Now, the other concern I have is, this villager being here is going to cause zombies from all around to try and path to this guy, and as a result of that, it's going to cause my game to lag. Now, because he's here, the zombies aren't going to burn up, so this potentially could be another problem that we have to deal with. I'm not sure whether converting this villager was the right thing to do, because of the trouble that this could be. I don't know what he's doing there, honestly. I don't know whether he is classed as being in the floor. I don't know whether he's actually classed as being stood up, because he's not suffocating. He's in the fence, but he's not suffocating. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether he can move like that. I don't really know exactly what's going on at this moment. So there's not much more I can say as regards the villager situation. Now, it is daytime, so I don't know whether they lock on to villagers from further away than they do me, because they do path a long way to me now in 1.6, so I don't really know on that. But anyway, here is the finished tower. We've gone back up to 30 now, so hopefully that's not too bad. So here we have the completed tower. As you can see, nicely completed now. The only thing it's missing is some iron bars in the windows, which I can add basically any time, and we also need to put a wooden plank in that corner. We can do that now though, so all I need to do is kind of add in these windows, and then I would say that this thing is pretty much done. Here's what it looks like from the roof. Still got a kind of a temporary lighting arrangement at the moment. So up here, as you can see, we have the really tall tower, we have the two towers here now, this one, that one over there, and now this one. So the only two that are missing, as far as I'm concerned, is the gatehouse now. And once I've done the gatehouse, then we are pretty much done with the exterior. I need to do some wall decoration, but aside from that, really, there isn't too much to worry about. And I am really lagging, and I think it's because of that guy down there. I think that's what's causing me to lag. I'm not entirely sure though, so I'll have to do some research into that. I'm not convinced that I'm not convinced I know everything at this point as regards what this villager means, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of research into that. So next episode we will probably work underground, maybe. Either that or we'll work on the gatehouse. I'm not entirely sure at the moment, because I would on one hand like to kind of get the gatehouse wrapped up and then probably move that villager now. That would make the most sense to try and get that wrapped up, and then also work on some decoration for the walls here, and then begin to build houses here, or to work inside the base and do some more work down there. So I'll have to have a think about that. I'm going to do a bit of research, as I say, into what this villager situation now means, and whether it was the right thing to do to kind of convert this guy back into his villager form. I don't know. I don't really know what all of that means at the moment, so I'm going to have to kind of do a bit of research into that and see what exactly is going to be the appropriate solution. So, yeah, that's going to be just about it from me today, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next episode when we will work on something else. So, yeah, here we go, look. Another one right here, stood there. You see that? He just ran at me. Yeah, it's causing lag. This village is causing lag. I'm going to have to do some research into how I can prevent that. But anyway, see you later, guys, and have a good day.